react.
Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Couch. He has found the way through. Couch, in by Couch.
Wolfsburg always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lizarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about. That is ended up in no man's land. Ricky Puig thinks about...
It's Rashford! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition.
And a chance! Goal! Milan! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kokchu, and he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Rocher, that has been cut short. And here's Shevchenko. He has a look up. Hernandez has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kokchu. And he's picked it up out wide. They want to be quick to recover this.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Diamante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Right, Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. Hernandez is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's in on goal! Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Otto. No, that's been intercepted.
Diamante are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just eases him off the ball. Rocher is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Maldini. Vieira. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Nicely shaped ball. He's found space here. No, again, there's no way through.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Lewandowski, played into space. Dink through. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Diamante truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Ricky Puig. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Always onto this. Nesta. Always a very imposing presence at the back. Half-time getting close now. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kokchu. And it's O'Shea. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Leicester makes the interception. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kupchu. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Ricky Puig. Rashford. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Hernandez has the space to scheme.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Yamal. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily. Well, they've got it again. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Vieira. And here's Yamal. And that is headed for the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Incoming delivery. Oh, great leap! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifting.
It's Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Here's Yamal. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. And it's been played through. And that is not getting there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So here comes the substitution.
Lasciano il campo per
Pass is just
il
off
numero
target.
22. Kaká.
Well, there's plenty
Il
to
numero 14.
like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Otto has it out wide and in space. Van Basten! It's in! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Rashford clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Now it's Ricky. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ricky Puig.
That's good play from him.
Lewandowski. Oh, right place, right time. That was very necessary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Van Basten. That looks a good ball through. Big chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 31.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
That has not gone well. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. Bale. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's not a lot you can do as a defence if your opponents have that in their locker. Just raising the quality and accuracy in an instant like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Baggio! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf, good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to
Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Kukçu. Valverde. And this is Roberto Baggio. They've got to be quick to recover this. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Roberto Baggio can see things others simply cannot. And it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Valverde. Gullit. Gullit! Superb from Gullit! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Great vision. Lovely, now then. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
O'Shea really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's Bale! He's put his foot right through that one.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Short changes him with that pass. O'Shea. Mohamed Salah, surely! And that's a tidy finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Anderson cuts out the pass. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kupchu. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Baggio. O'Shea. And here's Shevchenko. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. So a temporary halt to the action. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Diamante really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Bale! Rising over the bar. Bremer. Threads one in. And this is Bale. Ricky Puig. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tanucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read. And he's in on goal. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rashford. That's a good... Can he finish? Anderson.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's great concentration.
And here's Shevchenko. He shifted it to the flank, and this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gives it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Baggio. And it's Seedorf. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. He's rising! And he's stuck it away! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
7,
So could they be onto something here?
Baggio.
Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in here.
Number 4, Seedorf.
And they can counter here.
Coming on the field, number 13, Batistuta.
Ricky Puig.
Number 9, Shevchenko.
Zico.
Number 10, Zico.
The most accurate
22,
pass.
Xavi.
Rashford
Number 8,
absolutely focused then on the defensive side. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Manchester United have their third corner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Pinches it off him. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, good-looking ball. Anderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Diamante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rashford. Iniesta. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh. He's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Ricky Puig. Anderson.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
here's Batistuta. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh no, what has happened here? And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team.